for their interest.
Sell this idea that America is the savior of the world. Meanwhile, they are there to siphon your economic system.
My brother,
They will train up
please,
three group
please, 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 please. We need to stop this in their community. You see, do you know Venezuela has one of the highest crude oil, whatever, in the world? I'm not saying that our leader, whether in Africa, they are very selfish, they are wicked. That is why, if you are doing Venezuela to be a competition with you, with Saudi Arabia, do you know that?
The what?
Do you know that? The Venezuela and Saudi Arabia, they're supposed to be in competition to do good for their citizens. But they did not.
Why?
The warlord himself is sitting on the throne in the White House.
Why?
So
most of us here, we live in abroad, right? We live in the Western world. Whether you live in Canada, Australia, US, Canada. America they are also a corrupt nation. But they still have something better for their citizens.
What are you talking about?
Venezuela, most of the citizens, they are celebrating, right? Why are they celebrating? Why?
It's a province. It's just a province celebrating.
What are you talking about? You sanction a nation. You have built companies, installed companies in that nation. You are siphoning their oil, selling the oil on their behalf and giving them change. And the people there kind of like, no, we don't want that. We want to take charge of our thing and do businesses with other countries. And you sanction them. And you are wondering why they are not doing fine. What are you talking about?
One thing you have to understand is that there's a new if
the Venezuela president, the former president, if they are doing good, if they are doing better, I'm not sure. Okay, they said this one is a drug cartel, right? I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't want to be judged. They said is a drug cartel. They said is a drug.
Make I tell you the main thing that is happening. Have you heard of the BRICS?
Exactly.
So the BRICS is a new thing that when it succeeds, when the BRICS succeed. Yes, so when the BRICS succeed, it's gonna bring American economy, like the dollar, down. Like if they even have their currency, because you're looking at the world, like Venezuela, Brazil, South Africa, China, Russia, you name it. Those are the oil countries. Those are the countries that have the minerals, not just oil, and they hold. They do trade in dollars, right? So it gives the dollar legitimacy. Now, if all those BRIC nations decide to have their own currency and not deal with the dollar no more, now the dollar is not back. It used to be backed by gold. Now it's backed by nothing. It says it's a legal tender. It tells you that it's not a legal tender. It's backed by nothing. It's just a paper. They just print it and then use taxpayers to back it. So now, if BRICS should succeed, what do you think will be? That will be downfall of Africa. So Venezuela is one of the largest oil producers in the BRICS.
So you should know that this thing doesn't have anything to do with governance. This is America.
Yeah, and where do we have the most minerals? Is it not Africa? So if they're doing this over there, what stops the others from coming in again? And use whatever means they want to just take us out. In French Parliament, Macron is suffering right now because the right wing is saying that Macron has gone slow on the African nations that rebel. They need to bring them in charge. And they are talking about it, that if they don't do nothing, in the next 50 years, their children are going to come to Africa for better life. Migration is going to be reversed. So you should know. that all these things that is happening. So it's up to us to when we come up, we get opportunity to speak out. We should, promote these things. Let's have dialogue. Nobody is casting judgment, just for educational purposes, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But
Seriously,
we are here talking about warlord.
I don't want to
Oh,
get involved with those. And
my brother, you see, we African, we need to come together. Nigeria, all the 53 or 54 states in Africa, if we can come together today, all minerals is in the world today came from Africa. We all know that. But these Western people, they will use our people against us. That is it.
Now, because because
now
our
you are
people are
getting the
uninformed,
understanding.
we are
If
underinformed, and the
if you
reason
look at
why we are
Libya,
in
if you
underinformed
look
is
at
that instead
Libya, my
of
brother,
us,
if you look at Libya, few years ago, you will never see a Libyan in abroad. If they come to abroad, they came here to study. If you see Libyans in abroad from Libya, they came here to study and go back to Libya. But these Western people, the Europeans, let's call it West, they will use our leader again. Do you think if you have a good leader today, do you think we believe Nigeria to come to Africa, to America? We will never leave
meanwhile, Nigeria has everything, right? But the whole
We
point is
have
that they are not
Africa,
the one. They are
my
not the one
brother.
controlling
Say,
it.
say Africa. We have everything in Africa.
Bro,
Everything in
bro,
Africans.
I
God
think
created us.
I think you are now getting this understanding. If we have a president like Maduro that have people that listen to professionals, get insights about the future of the world, where it is going, the same thing that happened to this man today will happen to him, because the Westerners will use that influence, hijack the sense of the commoners, like, oh, don't you see that this man is not treating you guys fine? Why? Because they will not tell them that we have put sanctions so that they cannot. How will you put sanctions on? It's just like now, if America will ever one day put sanction on Nigeria not to sell their oils or tell us the quota that we are going to sell, man, what will happen in Nigeria? It will be a crime to be a rich man in Nigeria. It will be very a crime. Like, if you are rich, poor people around will come and take whatever you got, because you can't be so rich and people are
No,
in the
but it's
streets
already
suffering.
happening though. That's one thing you don't get. It's already happening. Like it's not just Nigeria, all over
Yeah, yeah.
Africa. It's
Let
like a
me
crime.
interrupt you guys. Okay. I just want to draw your attention
Is
to.
that AI?
No, no, no. That is me and my guy, Warlord. I just want to make people in the record
Is that AI?
something. No, it's not AI. That is me and my guy, Warlord. Okay. Back in the days, and we still be
And
past.
that is, they don't like this.
Yeah, he's still my guy,
Those
and you
people that they
see,
don't like this.
yeah. I just want everybody to know that this is still my guy, and nothing they happen. We do Bazoro. And I checked out what he posted. He never posted anything bad about me. He just say, hey, he posted me and his picture. So I'm posting the same thing, telling you all that we have no problem. To make una not carry una own reggae, they put for brothers for
Bro,
that.
you are singing to the choir. We men, we understand. And but sometimes I kind of like